Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and today I wanted to make a video just showing off my Warhammer collection so far. It's been almost 2 years since I started Warhammer, and as you can see, I've accumulated quite the amount of plastic and resin, I guess. So not everything is even here. Some of it's over on my painting desk. So there's a bunch of skinks over there and multiple models that are, for example, I have 10 more of these boar boys. Actually, I think I have 20 more or 19, whatever, but I put one here just to be like, hey, he's one of 19 that I got. So anyway, you get the point. So yeah, I have a lot of built models and primed models, but not a lot of finished painting models outside of a lot of these and some of these. So let's just do a little going over it. This is also going to be to promote my Warhammer Crendor channel. That's right, in the description box below, youtube.com/Warhammer Crendor. I do a bunch of Warhammer stuff so that I don't flood this main channel with just Warhammer, and it's great. So check it out. So first things first, starting from the top, we've got pretty much nothing related to Warhammer on top of this shelf. There's a couple of snowman Kleenex boxes. They're not even, they don't even have Kleenex in them. I just like the snowmen on them. There's a World of Warcraft Shadowlands, all holographic-y. There's Ragnaros, an R2-D2, a Yoda man, a plant, some candles, and then this big-ass Goblin Moon Shrine that I haven't primed yet because it's really big. But look at that, related to just everything. This thing is massive. So yeah, I got that, and that's gonna be a project. But either way, starting from the top, here's all my Night Haunt, a whole bunch of Night Haunt that I have not painted, but I've built and primed. I did some Zenithal priming. Here's my thing for a Crocnado, if you know what that is. It's the Vortex. But yeah, a bunch of cool models. I really like a lot of the Night Haunt, and the thing is, I like other armies more than Night Haunt, and so I haven't really started painting them. Plus, they kind of just look cool when they're black and white, because it's ghosts and haunted stuff. Here's some cool Beast of Chaos from the Underworld. I like them. I'm gonna have to paint them. Here's a bunch of Necrons for all the 40k nerds. I'm not a big 40k person, but I do like Necrons. That's my one 40k army that I actually enjoy. Here's a couple I painted. Here's this guy. I think he was the first one I painted. And here's the Lieutenant Commander guy. I don't know. I actually painted him on my Warhammer Crendor YouTube channel. Did a little let's paint, if you will. He's not amazing or anything, but he gets the job done. And then Nixium actually painted this guy when he visited. He's a silver Necron. Looks pretty cool. It was actually pretty solid painting. Then there's more Necron dudes in the back. A lot of it's just from the Indominus box. In fact, I think most of it's just from the Indominus box, but I got some other stuff. Here's a bunch of Saurus Knights. These were from the first box I ever got for start collecting, almost 2 years ago, and I think these were some of the first models I ever painted, which is why they don't look very good. But I do plan on returning to them at some point. And then here's some skink handlers. So moving down, this is where we start getting to the bread and butter, right? So here's my Orc Choppas. Big fan of these dudes. Look at that guy. He's holding a human elf head or something. I still have to color in his eyes and some other details, but for the most part, I gotta do some highlighting and everything, but I think he's looking pretty solid, cool axe and everything. And then his other guys still need some coloring in, but that's that's Warhammer. There's my big boss going crazy. That's a Warhammer fantasy model. I've painted it. I gave him some minimal painting just to help him out. There's a boar guy, one of the boar boys riding. There's a shaman that I'm terrible at painting. It's the second try at painting, and I was like, you know what, whatever, he can look like that. I got some big stabs. I still got to paint a lot of them. I haven't really gotten to the orcs yet. Outside of this dude, who is Probably one of my best painted models yet. Hold on, let me get him up here. I don't have the rider, the Maw Crusher Big Boss riding him, but I do have this Maw Crusher painted. And he's one of those guys where like I just slowly painted him for like 10 minutes a day, and then before you know it, he's coming together pretty nicely. Did some dry brushing. Still got some stuff to do, but he's definitely one of my best painted things, so I'm always happy to show him off. Here's my Slan Mage Priest. He actually looks kind of slimy. I like the vines. I like his little throne. This was one of the first models that I was kind of happy with how I painted. So there's probably things I could touch up with him, but I kind of like leaving a lot of the older models the way they are. So it's like you look back and you're like, look, that's what I used to paint. And that's how these Saurus warriors are as well. These were the first models I ever built. And so I made it my goal to like finish them as my first models to like actually, complete and like base and everything. So I just gave them like some basic grass and mud and whatever. And look at that. I think they're pretty neat. They each got their own little style. I like my lizard dudes to have like all the different colors because it's like, it's like actual lizards out in the wild. They got like a bunch of different colors and shapes and varieties. So I'm like, yeah, that's pretty neat. So happy with them. Here's my Lord Croak, who I actually did all my painting for on the Warhammer Crendor channel. So that was pretty neat. Look at that. I wanted him to have like an old beat up kind of dusty throne and have that look. So he's also got some leaves under there, but he's got his little skink dude. Pretty happy with my Lord Croak. Probably some little things I could touch up here or there, but still pretty happy with him. There's a toad. There's a Bastillodon. I think that's kind of cool. He's got like a weird blue and black shell and then some other colors and stuff. His spear broke. Don't pay any attention to that. Here's some salamanders with really shitty basing. That guy got to rebase because I got to like paint the base and do it again or whatever, but their bases are okay. I still got to like paint over it and do something. There's a Razordon. If you've played Total War Warhammer, you know what these are. Here's another one of my favorite dudes. He's the Saurus Old Blood on Carnosaur. I'm actually really happy with him. I still have to finish his base because it looks like he's just got, he's kind of got the same issue they have, but his stands out a lot more because it's a big ass base. But I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. Okay, we got some what are they called? Ripperdactyl riders. They like to have their wings get in the way and then fall over and break. And then here's one of the, I always forget what these are called, but I've been working on him and his guys. The Gore Gruntas, that's what they're called. He's still a work in progress, but I thought he was cool enough to where like I could show him off a bit. And then I got my Astral Bearer. He looks kind of contrasty, but I think he looks cool enough to be showing off. I got my old chameleon skinks back here. I'm excited to paint the new ones because those look not great. There's my one dude Troglodon guy, and he's got his skink rider. His thing also broke. A lot of things break in Warhammer, you might learn. Then I got my oldest models. These are what I built in like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade that I got into Warhammer with, and I was like, I like the lizard people. And so, yeah, this isn't even paint. This is literally like permanent marker. So these were my first ever lizard men, so I've come, I would say, I've made some progress. Then I got a skink priest. Here's my other skink priest. I like this guy a lot more, just because he's got like cool Easter neon colors or something. I don't know. I'm happy with this skink priest. I still like him though, but this guy's probably a little more my favorite. That's an old ass skink priest that's literally like, look how thin he is. Oh my god, like look at, he's like, I don't even know how he eats food. Like dude's like super skinny. And you got the Croxagors back here. Also could use some new models. Got a Saurus Sunblood. He's a little contrasty as well, but I think he turned out all right. He's got cool scars and stuff. He's got his big shield. And then there's a something guard, elder. I forgot what his name is. He was also another one of my first models I painted, so he's kind of okay. He's still a little contrasty. Here's my goblin bagpiper. Dude, I love this guy. I have a whole bunch of goblins, but I just painted him. So I was like, I love the goblin bagpiper. Look at that. Great guy. Anyway, that's all my lizards for the most part. Then here's all my beastmen, the beasts of chaos. You know, all the updated beasts of chaos models. I actually like this one a lot. He's the Beast Lord. I gave him some snow. They're gonna have a snow theme. That's what I'm planning on. So he's like in the snow, and then I think he looks all right. He's still got a lot of little details and stuff. Here's my Great Bray Shaman. He also looks okay. And then here's my Blood Bowl team. I still have to paint. I'll probably paint them like on my Warhammer channel or on a stream or something. I think that'd be fun. There's also some orcs randomly back there. Everything's kind of mixed together. There's my Doom Bull. He looks okay. He's got some stuff, but sometimes I just paint a bit and then I'm like, I'll paint it later, and then it's like, you know, it's a third of a finished project essentially. Here's my Stegodons, because in the new book you can run a battle line of 3 Stegodons. So I got like the green one, the kind of camo green one, the red one, and then the Engine of the Gods, which is the blue one. Although I'm going to repaint his horns, so I don't really like them, and then do some other detailed stuff. And I got to add some plants and everything. And dude, these guys, their fire bola things, they break so easily. The one guy is in here that's painted because his fire bola is broken for like the 3rd time. He's like me. He just keeps breaking. So yeah, and then down here is just some random stuff. Boxes and BlizzCon merchandise and an Eeyore and a robot my grandpa made out of wood and Domo. Aside from that, it's just kind of boxes I saved just because they're cool. So yeah, that's I think pretty much everything. There's a lot of things I want to paint, like the Gorgon I really want to paint. There's a Cygor I want to paint. He's not even here because I put him on my painting table like Q, and he's just sitting there. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's not even here. Like there's a bunch of Skinks. There's a bunch of Temple Guard. There's a bunch of I don't know what else is there. More Bastiladons, because I got like 3 more Bastiladons that I've been painting. You know, more Boar Boys. There's a lot, honestly, but this is what I got right now. So I just wanted to show it off because I realized I haven't really shown off a lot of my Warhammer stuff outside of like when I occasionally paint something and you see it in the screen or whatever. And I haven't made a Warhammer video promoting my Warhammer channel in a while either, so I thought this would be a good video for just the main channel for promotional purposes as well. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, go check out my Warhammer Crendor channel if you like Warhammer, and if not, you know, I guess this was a fun video to look at and be like, cool, and not watch anything else. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See you.